on special teams last year. You get a new coordinator there, and Coach Chewy. Do things feel the same as they did last year, or are they different?
We're definitely doing things the same way. Coach Brick coming more from the defensive side of the ball now, mainly. But just keeping the main thing, keep doing the same. What's worked in the past, continuing to do, and we definitely got that feel in the special teams room. Like I said, it was successful for us last year, and we're going to continue to do what we do.
I know Coach Chewy said he was learning from a lot of you guys because he hadn't done it before. How much have you guys kind of maybe taken the reins a little bit more than you had in the past?
Definitely, naturally, just like you said, taking the reins and showing Coach Chewy the way we are. He's new to the program as well, and someone like me coming from the upperclassmen, the veteran, showing Coach Chewy like the things that have worked for us in the past and things that he might not have seen, and he's also bringing in new things like that we could work into, if we want to, of what works for us on special teams. But like I said, we know what we've been doing is working, and we're going to continue to work towards making that better.
What are some of the new things that he's brought in?
Just a lot of new techniques, little schemes here and there. Like I said, not a whole lot of stuff because we like to stick with, like I said, with what's working and what's been successful with us in the past, but just little tweaks maybe that work for some guys, and for others it might not. But it could be the difference in the game of technique-wise of how you're playing against a man, little things like that.
Sounds a little like you're making the decisions on.
I just when I go out there, it's kind of like you see like what kind of works and what doesn't. Like I try to work in some of the new techniques and see. He asked me how it feels, and but we're all different players, so someone's technique might work for them or but not work for me. But I usually I'm testing them out and kind of seeing what works for us and what I think's best. And as the captain, I think having a little bit of say in that is naturally helping us do what we got to do. So.
Sounds like you have a future as a special teams coordinator.
Yeah, I would like to be. That'd be awesome. So,
is there a lot of pride after how well you guys did on special teams? Is there more pride in special teams?
Yeah, a lot of pride. Coming from before, I think it was more of guys not respecting the special teams as something that they wanted to do, and with Coach Mora coming in here from day one, it was amping it up to where it's a privilege to be on special teams. And I think more and more of the guys are believing in that, and it's becoming more competitive, and guys are taking that as an opportunity to get on the field and show what they can do, and that'll correlate to whether they get on the field on defense or offense, showing what they're capable of out there. And I think, like you said, there's a lot of pride that goes into it, and guys just going out there and competing, and like I said, showing what they can do and understanding that that's a way for them to take that step and potentially being able to play more in the future.
Talk a little bit about the depth and talent at linebacker.
I think we've really stepped it up with our linebacker crew this year, and definitely with all the young guys moving up and getting better. I think I see a lot of there's a lot more competition definitely, and how we're gonna roll at that is up to coach. But before we were very minimal on our depth, and I think this year we have a whole lot of depth, so you'll be able to see guys competing, like I said, every week, and there could be new guys out there, or we could be rolling in, but definitely everyone can play, so it's awesome.
What have you seen out of those young guys at linebacker especially?
I think coming in, just the readiness to play and their ability to not be afraid to go out there and not think like I'm just going to redshirt this year, but you see them competing with us, making us better, and that's the thing that sticks out to me the most. These guys are coming in, they're ready to go. They're ready to compete for a spot. Kenny Young, use him as an example. Coming in, he fought for that starting spot. So that's definitely one thing I've seen these freshmen is they're coming in and they're pushing us to be better, which is awesome. Us older guys. So that's the main thing. So.
Anyone other than Kenny Young?
I think all the freshmen. He just sticks out to me the most. Everyone talks about him, and you can see it out there on the field. He's real in the books. He knows what he's got to do. He fits the spot, and he came in and is establishing what as a player like what we all like to see. We respect him a lot for what he's been doing, and a lot of the freshmen, like I said, he's showing them too the way that they need to be, so they can potentially get to where he is too. So I think that's awesome.
Congratulations on being named captain again. Were you surprised being a two-time captain?
Definitely, every year. Last year I was surprised. This year, very surprised. A guy like me, coming from the JC, it's always exciting, to know that I have that respect from my teammates and so many guys. I'm so honored. So many guys on this team capable of being in the same position. But it's, I play a small role, and it's awesome to think that looking from a bigger aspect that I'm, I guess you could say looked up to by people, and people listen to what I have to say, which is always awesome. So it's nice and it's humbling. It's just I just feel honored.
Yeah.